and welcome to TILII TV, COVID Conversations. In this series of short films, we'll be exploring how COVID-19 has changed the lives of TILII members. TILII members will be sharing their own stories.
It was nice to see the farmers cutting down the silage and all. This helped me get through lockdown and all.
They'll also be interviewing people from their local communities to find out how their home and work life has changed.
You just have to take one day at a time and hope for the best.
As well as giving you tips on how to stay safe and healthy through COVID-19. TILII and Patrick always meet in Ryan's Cafe in the St Patrick's Centre. In this episode, they will be discussing how they feel about COVID-19 and then interviewing the staff to see how life has changed in the cafe.
COVID-19 has changed our lives.
What was lockdown like for you?
It has been a wee bit of bad and a wee bit of good as well. The bad side is not seeing your friends.
You can have your family gathering as well.
Was there anything that you really didn't like about lockdown?
Listen to it on the news. I'm sick of death of it. I'm managing it. It's like to stop right now.
I'm hoping that they'll find a vaccine for it soon.
How did that make you feel when you heard it on the news?
Heartbroken, most indeed.
What made you feel so sad about it?
Mom told me why. The reason is why. It's bad for people who died because they had it.
Not able to have all their family and friends at their funerals.
What did you miss about coming to the cafe?
Doing some TILII work here with you, Claudia.
Doing the filming and the work we do at the table.
We miss our favorite cafe.
So this is my good friend Jackie from the Cafe St Patrick's Centre. So how has the COVID-19 changed you?
So it's been tough for us. Before it was just come in, see what you want to have a look at, get your things, self-service, lots of interaction with the customer, and just really chilled out, relaxed environment to work in. Where now it's all rules and regulations, and it's changed quite a lot for us. Obviously social distancing is a big thing for us. We've had to remove some of our tables to allow for social distancing in the cafe. Sanitize is quite a big thing for us as well, so you're expected to sanitize when you come up. There's no more self-service, there's no more coming to the counter. We have to seat our customers now, provide menus and take orders, carry everything to the table. And then obviously when they're finished we have to clear and sanitize every table before we have our next customer for the table.
So it's okay. How reduced tables be a problem?
It has, yeah. Obviously we've got half the amount of tables, which means we've got half the amount of customers coming in, which means our take-ins are down quite significantly. It's a problem for us. We are a small business, and to half your income is quite a big step down.
It is important to wear your mask to keep yourself and everyone else safe. When you go into a cafe, please remember to sanitize your hands. Keep a 2 meters distance from others. Sit down at the table and wait to be served. What is your fears for the future?
It's really tough. It's really, I think there's a lot of fear within people about coming out and mixing and the social distancing and the high risk of the virus, obviously. So you've got people that are scared to come out, which doesn't help us. Regulations are changing on a daily basis, as we all know. So it means tomorrow morning we could wake up and be told you can't open tomorrow again, and we're back to being at home and not really being able to do anything. It's just so unknown in so many ways, and you just have to take one day at a time and hope for the best.
During our first lockdown in Northern Ireland, Ryan's Garden Cafe ran a takeaway and delivery service. The cafe was finally able to reopen in July 2020, and TILII Downpatrick were able to once again hold their meetings there.
I am so excited and fabulous to see Murphy and Jackie at the cafe.
You know what, guys? I am so happy to have you both back. You really do make a Tuesday in here. It's so much fun and so many giggles, and I just hope we can carry on.
Unfortunately, in October, the cafe had to close its doors again due to COVID-19. However, they are still serving food from their 2 stylish horse boxes.
We want everyone to be safe from COVID-19, but we want our cafe to be open again.
I am sad the cafe is closed.
We miss our meetings and having fun and lovely food too. Take care.
Stay safe.
During COVID-19.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of COVID Conversations. If you have a lockdown story that you'd like to share, please get in contact and email us.